Hello and welcome to a new episode from the Apple Tree. Today we'll be talking about Marvel's biggest moneymaker. Throughout Phase 4 of the MCU, viewers have begun to see a trend on all the movies and television series coming out on Disney+. This is the use of cameos being used to introduce new characters. This formula started off working really well for them. However, as some of the box numbers are showing now, it isn't going to work forever. Note, there are some series that didn't have any cameos worth mentioning, like Moon Knight, and we will not discuss these series from Disney+. Also, spoiler warning for all Phase 4 movies and television shows out to this date. So when did this formula actually work? This formula was first tested in Phase 4 in Spider-Man No Way Home, which made $1.901 billion at the box office. This film brought a huge success and brought back a lot of cameos from old Spider-Man films, such as Andrew Garfield, William Dafoe, Tobey Maguire,
Hello.
Jamie Foxx, and Alfred Molina.
Hello, Peter.
This film was purely made for nostalgia and did a great job at helping Tom Holland's Peter Parker grow his story. The hype for Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield was a huge topic on social media prior to its release.
No, it's okay, I'm a nice guy.
Therefore, these cameos truly made Marvel a lot of money. This formula also worked with their next blockbuster film, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which made $954.9 million at the box office. While not as big of a hit as Spider-Man No Way Home, it was still a huge success for the amount of cameos that was in it. Most of the cameos were in the Illuminati, which brought back Haley Atwell, John Krasinski, and Patrick Stewart that cameoed in this film.
We should tell him the truth.
Their cameos only lasted 15 minutes, however. The audience was excited about these cameos, and therefore the film did really well, considering other Marvel films. But despite only two of these films actually doing really well, when did this formula fail? Marvel tried this formula on their third blockbuster film that came out recently, Thor: Love and Thunder. This film only made $699.5 million at the box office, making it the lowest Phase 4 movie to date. Natalie Portman, Idris Elba, and Russell Crowe were cameos in this film, but the film did not do as well as the previous films in this phase. Natalie Portman was highly included in promoting the movie as she was coming back as Jane Foster after taking a break from Thor Ragnarok.
Should we help him?
And though she was highly anticipated by some fans, the film did not do just as well as others did. We also saw some cameos in Disney Plus series. While not exactly cameos, the Disney Plus series would have a big name such as Hawkeye, and then have the show be about a totally different character that they were trying to introduce into the MCU, like Kate Bishop.
Yeah? Are you one of those people?
They did the same thing somewhat with Loki, making it more about Sylvie than actually Loki, but Loki did relatively well considering other Disney Plus numbers. Thus, these characters everyone knew were essentially just cameos to help the new characters have some place to launch off rather than trying to give them their own solo film. Miss Marvel and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier are the only exceptions to this formula, as the title actually does accurately describe what the series is actually about. So that will have an impact on the future for the end of Phase 4, as we're going to get the last Wakanda Forever and She-Hulk as they're coming around. We do know that She-Hulk, a lot of people, when they saw the first trailer, they were complaining about the CGI and the fact that they didn't want a She-Hulk story. A lot of people were more interested in other things. Everyone knew that Mark Ruffalo was going to star in the series and bring a big name into it, but it wasn't really going to be about him, and it didn't seem that Mark Ruffalo's cameo was going to be enough for people to want to watch this film. In the latest trailer, however, we've seen for She-Hulk, we see Benedict Wong appearing as Wong, and Charlie Cox is teased to come back as Daredevil. In fact, Daredevil is being talked more about than She-Hulk for this series, and in my mind, a lot of people are watching this series just to see Daredevil come back to the MCU. We do see some clips of She-Hulk teasing. This isn't going to be one of those series that has a cameo in every episode. But at the moment, that's what it's looking like it's going to exactly have. And with her breaking the fourth wall, we do look like we're going to see a lot of cameos in She-Hulk, which leads us to wonder how many are going to be in Wakanda Forever. Cameos are not always going to make great movies. It's just a fact. Sure, they're great here and there, but people are also going to want to learn about the character that they came to the movie to see. People do not come to a Captain America movie to learn more about the cameo Iron Man. for example, in Civil War. With Secret Wars around the corner and the multiverse now is a thing in the MCU, I suspect we're going to see a lot of cameos. You're going to see other versions of Captain America, Iron Man, old Avengers that have died in the 616 MCU. And while some are going to love these cameos, Marvel's going to have to come up with a new formula soon. What are your thoughts on the cameos in movies and how many we're getting in Phase 4? Let us know in the comments.
Does Spider-Man come out to play?
Thank you for watching our video today. If you liked it, please leave us a like so we can know that you appreciated the video and make more awesome content. And if you continue to like our content, please give us a subscribe so that you will get notified whenever we release a video. Thank you again for watching today, and we hope to see you around soon.